Hey, how's it going everyone? GBG here. So in today's video, I'm here to talk to you about my first impressions with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and oh my goodness, that game is looking fire, okay? Straight fire. So first and foremost, matter of fact, thank you once again, Rhea and Mr. Ibrahim, for inviting us over to the Square Enix base here in London, which I am going to roll the video right now. So as you can see, the place was absolutely beautiful. It felt like being here at home, but with all the super cool statues, and the Buster Sword was there. I was like, oh my god, can I take this home? It looks so cool. They had some like game awards that they had achieved over the years, decades even. It's just that I didn't take a picture of it or a video. Completely forgot, but I actually didn't forget. I wanted to, but it was time to play, and Mr. Ibrahim was taking notes of everyone. I didn't want to, invade anyone's space. I'm actually a very shy person, although I'm not a shy person, but I am when I'm in, around people that I'm not acquainted with. Like, I don't want to disrespect them by including them in a video where otherwise they wouldn't have wished to be in a video, So I just want to make sure everyone's cool around me and I'm cool around people and not too weird. Imagine, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, Square Enix, you guys are the GOATs! So thank you, absolute GOATs, man. So nothing but love for you guys. You already know the combat system in this game is completely changed. It's like, remember how Cloud was super grounded on the previous Final Fantasy, in part 1, so just remake. He was very heavy, and his sword skills were just heavy hitting, and just it felt kind of slow. That's no more. Cloud is a different animal now. He's different. He's got air combos. He's got air switching mechanics. Like, bro, he's changed. And let's not even talk about Sephiroth. Because yes, he is playable. They've been teasing it the entire time. He's playable, and he is... when it comes to antagonists for Final Fantasy, Sephiroth is my guy. He's my favorite. Sephiroth is looking like a problem. He's insanely strong, super powerful. No wonder why they call him a super soldier, just like Square Enix themselves say so, And yeah, I'm talking too much, so I'm just gonna show you the footage of the game, and let's just go through this together and tell you all about it now, okay? See you there. Okay, so for the first part of the game, I got to play as Cloud and Sephiroth, and I'm not too sure if this is the beginning, like if this is how exactly it starts when we get the game ourselves, but in this particular mission, I got to play as Cloud and Sephiroth, and with that, I went ahead and tried a few things. So I actually didn't even check the materials that I already had collected or perhaps had available to us on the day of the event, but what I did is mess around with the combat system, and what I figured straight away as I started playing is that Cloud was a lot faster. He does not feel slow anymore. Like, his hits are a lot faster. You can launch enemies in the air, follow up with an air attack, and it's looking immaculate. And then they hand us over to Sephiroth, and he is different. If you have Sephiroth in your team, you will not want to be playing anything else other than Sephiroth. That's all I can say for now. But other than that, Sephiroth does have the Masamune, which is his main weapon that you can press square to attack enemies, and by holding square you launch enemies in the air with like some type of force, and then with triangle, when your limit gauge is filled up a little bit, you can unleash your sword dance moves, and this is where things get a little bit more out of the park here, okay? It gets more ridiculous because Sephiroth just goes on a rampage, dude. He just slices everything. And in case you haven't realized already, he can just dodge out of any animation he's in currently by pressing circle. So at any point you can go circle and you can cancel your animation straight. And also, you can blitz an opponent by using circle square, circle square, circle square with Sephiroth. I haven't tried that with Cloud because Cloud doesn't have that short teleporting range that Sephiroth has, but my goodness, Sephiroth is a different monster. So now he's gonna show us one of his abilities, which is called the Hell's Gate, where he jumps up in the air and then comes down and just stabs the enemy whilst on the ground. Which means whilst the enemy is still airborne, you could go straight into Hell's Gate and then slam them down before they hit the ground, which means there's probably juggle potential in this game that's going to be beautiful to execute when we finally get our hands on the game. Moving forward, we do actually have some synergy attacks. What I mean by that is tag team combos. Yes, I said it. They both unite and fight together, and it looks like a straight out of Dragon Ball Z type of anime type of sequence, guys. It looks so beautiful, and I need to find it so you guys can see it. But before we actually get onto that, I'd like to talk about Cloud a little bit. So basically what they've changed for Cloud, he can now change stances on the go whilst attacking. This applies on the ground and in the air. And whilst in the air with Cloud, if you hold square, he does like a spinning pierce move, which reminds me of a Dragoon move for certain Final Fantasy classes that hold a spear as a main weapon, you know? Overall, his movement, his attack patterns everything just feels so much smoother with Cloud. And Sephiroth as well, so both of them just play really nice and smooth, which is what we all want and need, really, for this game. And now then, as I mentioned before, synergy attacks are inbound. Let's see them, boys, together.
What?
Get back.
This way.
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
On me. Done?
Sephiroth! Pretty mobile.
It's all you.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword. Got it!
Move in.
Do you see what Sephiroth is doing right now, guys? And you still think you're going to be maining other characters? I will be questioning you guys once the game releases again.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
I like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Follow my leader. Copy. Whoa. That was insane.
Don't get distracted. Strike.
I know.
And that was a brand new system that they've included in this game, which I loved and can't wait to see what other party members will be able to do together as well, which I am super thrilled about. So, and I'm also sure that Square Enix had thought about this and made unique synergy attacks for every single one of the casts or party members. So I just can't wait, man. But yeah, this moment right here where Sephiroth is just like, you can take it from here, it's just too badass. I want you guys to enjoy that bit, and then we'll move on to the next part.
Take it from here. Nice work.
Okay, so one of the things that I really enjoyed with the Final Fantasy Rebirth was riding on a Chocobo. This thing is rapid, guys. When I'm telling you it's fast, it is fast. Like, it drifts as well. Imagine a bird of this size drifting. How does that make sense to you, right? And at any point, if you hold circle, I think it was, or one of the buttons, it just like drifts and it just looks sick. It looks absolutely sick. You can drift around the corners, find materials with it, dig up holes and stuff. It's awesome, man. It's a cool exploration enhancement that they've done with this game, which would have lacked otherwise if they hadn't, because Chocobo riding is so much fun, man. I really enjoyed it, and I hope they keep it for the future of Final Fantasy. But hold on a second, I wasn't sure we could customize our Chocobo. What? I was not aware of this. It may have been a part of a side quest that we had to do during our time at the event, which I just completely missed, because you know what I'm like with, you know, side quests and puzzles and things as such. So yeah, oh my god, you can customize it? That's so dope. We have ourselves a Pimp My Ride Final Fantasy VII Rebirth edition right here. I totally did not see this and I missed it out. Oh my god, look at my Chocobo, it looks so dope. But yeah, that's not my Chocobo, because my Chocobo must have been dry as hell with no drip when I played the game. So unfortunately, because I wasn't sure this was a thing at all. But yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys the main team, which is your family friends like Tifa, Red, Barret, Aerith, and I think one more, and Yuffie. Yes, because you're saving Yuffie, and I hope we can play as her as well, or make her part of the team once we save her. Actually, I don't know if that's spoiler, but I'm really sorry if I spoiled you, but you already knew this from playing the DLC. So if you haven't played the DLC, Yuffie DLC, then it's definitely worth playing, because the combat system from this game is a lot more similar to that DLC than it was to Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay, make sure you play that DLC if you haven't already. But yeah, these guys have also their own synergy attacks, and they have their own skills. Also, the tactical element of Final Fantasy is still there. You can still pause time and switch and do your command and like spells casting all through RPG elements like it used to back in the days, where you just like do pause the game and then command a certain character to do an attack, and then just like it doesn't have to be action all the time. So the option is still there for you guys if you don't want that. Me personally, I prefer the action-packed version of things, like everything on the go and I control everything and I have control over my character. I like that better than pausing time all the time, and it kind of like breaks the immersiveness for me. So I'm gonna be doing everything on the go without pausing any time whatsoever. So yeah, that's the aim for me anyway. But yeah, guys, this was a blast for me, man. I really enjoyed my time with this game, and I cannot wait to show you guys some of the stuff that this game will be providing for us, man. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found it helpful or meaningful at all to your lives, or fun to watch and listen to, you know, just tuning in, then do make sure to subscribe and give me a thumbs up to help the algorithm a little bit. Also, make sure you subscribe, man, because the subscription is actually more important. So long as you subscribe to stay tuned to my next videos, then we should be okay. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your time, and I will be letting this video roll so you guys can see the end of the fight, and also a little something for you guys at the end. So yeah, check it out, man. Check it out, and yeah, I'll catch you guys soon. Till next time.
We're done here.